Hey, Rack on Beer viewers. I thought it was just about time that I try out the old Fuck It Friday, made famous by F It Let's Brew It, Dan. I don't think, Dan, I know, I'm sure somebody in Europe has done Fuck It Friday. Pretty sure Tony has. But this is going to be the first Fuck It Friday in Denmark that I know of. So it's like a big epic moment. I don't have any fancy things to do it with, so I've got just a pint glass and the old spoon here. And I've decided that I'm gonna do one of my favorites, relatively local uh, beers. This is Limfjord's Porter. So it's a Baltic porter brewed in northern Denmark in what's the brewery? Yeah, Tistel Brewery, and it's like a smoky, licoricey Baltic porter, 7.9% alcohol. I thought that it would probably do well for a half and half or a black and tan or whatever. Got it on top of this paint bucket, so it's actually in the frame. If you're wondering, I don't know if you can actually see the paint bucket or not. So, all right, this is a really nice beer. It's got some smoke to it. It's got some licorice. It's big bodied, kind of sweet. It's basically every beer nerd in Denmark's favorite cheap beer. And I am gonna try and float my cream ale, which this is the last bottle too. I kicked the keg. The other night, so as far as I know, this is the last bottle. But I thought that it would be a noble sacrifice to. So I don't. I've actually never accomplished this. I've never accomplished this whole business here with the floating beer. I've attempted it. I've attempted it a couple of times, but it's never quite worked out for me, and it doesn't look like today is going to be my day. Maybe I turn it over here. Fuck. Oh, it's fucking working. There, I was turning the spoon over. That was the key. All right, you guys. Semi successful. I'm proud of myself. It's my first time, so I think I did all right. Better than expected, actually. You can see. I'm gonna check it out. It's kind of. It's not a great separation, but it's a separation. It's lighter up here than it is down here, and that's relatively cool. Yeah, my cream ale is only like 4.8%, so I maybe the bottom, maybe they aren't, maybe they're too close in alcohol because the Limfjords is. Anyway, fuck it, right? It's Fuck It Friday. That's why I'm doing this. Wow. Yeah, that's weird. Uh, it's pretty decent. So I actually get a lot of my cream ale. I basically just smoked my cream ale. Not bad. Turned out pretty good. So basically I just wanted to do this because I wanted to talk to the camera about a few things. And the fuckitness was the excuse. Blah blah. I want to do a quick shout out to Mudflap72. He has some videos up, but I think he just got restarted again. He just did a video this week where he showed his brewing system and brewed a beer, which he was supposed to brew one of my recipes for the toasted oatmeal brown ale, but he hit a snag with sourcing some ingredients. But he's the first guy who's going to be brewing one of my recipes that I know of. So that's really cool. And he's actually also an expat. He's an American guy who lives in Spain. So that's pretty cool. If you're interested in my channel, because I live in Europe brewing, you should give him a follow. I'll put the little thing up here, and I'll put a link in the description to check out his. He's got a cool setup, and he built like everything himself, even his grain bag. So it's pretty cool. Check that out. The other big thing that I kind of wanted to talk about here is so I got that the tour video last Friday. Getting more Limfjord's Porter in it now, so it has this really weird. It's like a smoked brown ale now. It's kind of neat. And the corn flavor is doing weird, wonderful things with the smoke. So I put that tour video. I've been sitting on that for like forever, as everybody has asked to see the brew house that I brew at. I did brew at. So I am, ironically, the day I put that video out, I learned that there was a meeting at the brew house with the brewers, which is doesn't happen very often. It's we're relatively it's not like a club or anything. We just kind of really seldomly see each other. It's just space sharing. There was a meeting about a brewing system that the other guys wanted everybody to go into. I didn't like the idea of that they had for the system. I thought that it wasn't something that I could use, because it was they wanted to do like a double, so that they could do two mashes at the same time, so they could brew two different beers at the exact same time, 50 liters apiece. Which, I mean, I only brew like 20 to 30 liter batches, so it would be totally useless to me, and it would have been a shit ton of money. So I said I was out, and then, now I'm out of the brew house as well. I'm not going to badmouth anybody. I don't think any of them watch, but, I don't want any hard feelings. It's been coming for a while. There's been a lot of differences. We've had some tensions over, things in the brew house, equipment, schedule, stuff like that, fermentation space. And a lot of space issues. I think that we kind of just agreed that 8 people in there is just too much. Which and you know what, I'm totally fine with it. I know everybody said how cool that place is, and it was really cool. I mean, when I first got into brewing here, and I had like the 3 vessel system, and I had all kinds of just stuff, and it was just laying around my house, and my wife was crazy mad about it. It was a godsend to get that place and be able to store all my shit down there. But my new philosophy is smaller footprint. So I bought the Grainfather so that I had a all-in-one brewing system that didn't take up much space. So I'm leaving the brew house. I'm still brewing. I'm gonna brew at home. Probably gonna brew exactly the same amount. It's just that the studio is moving, which is actually I'm looking forward to it from the video standpoint, that I don't have to like bike a whole bunch of gear down there. And to be honest, brewing beers and then they're down there. It's it's tough to find and the time in the day to like go and check on things, check on fermentations, check temperatures. When it's not just you have to go to another room or go outside. Is that I had to, if I wanted to just check a beer to make sure it had started fermenting, I had to block out an hour to get there and back and check on things. So that's fine with me that I'm brewing at home. And if it turns out that I can't, that there's too much, if my wife doesn't like it, then I'll start looking for another space. But until the for the present, I'm just gonna be brewing here. I bought something else to kind of help that process along. Should be coming in relatively soon. I am going to do a video on it, so I'm not going to spoil the surprise of what it is. But getting some more cool stuff that should help me brew easier, faster, cleaner at home. Now that I don't have the brew space anymore, and I think that's going to be a challenge that I look forward to, is to brew at home now in a much smaller space. So I don't know. I just wanted to tell you guys that because I kind of had to. You would notice that you're gonna notice when I'm like brewing in my bathroom now instead of the giant brew dungeon. So yeah, I just wanted to get it out there. Like I said, I'm cool with it. Those guys are cool with it. The other brewers, I'll put the rent money towards beer. Let's fuck it. I think I've gotten rid of all the cream ale because now it's just starting to taste like Limfjord's Porter, which is not a bad thing. What else? Not much else. What are we looking at on time here? 12 minutes. I think I'm gonna stop there. Sorry if that was a little bit rambly or vloggy or whatever. I just wanted to give Fuck It Friday a try and give my man a shout out in Spain, and and just let you guys know about the Brew House thing, because I got so much positive response. It's almost like we're firing a beloved cast member on a sitcom, and I hope that you guys stick around now that and watch me brew in my bathtub or whatever the hell I'm gonna do. That's nice. I'm gonna finish this up, and this is also basically my last work day, so I'm probably gonna have a few more after this. And you know what? I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Grainfather Brew Day is coming soon, probably next weekend. See you there. Cheers. And cheers, Dan. This is an awesome idea. I'm gonna start doing it more often. All right, bye.